This is Lisa. Lisa is doing a semester abroad in Paris. But why here exactly? Surely it must be its world-famous cafes. With 8,000 in Paris alone, the choice might prove to be difficult though. However, so far Lisa has never been disappointed. But what about Paris' beautiful architecture and rich history? Like, of course, Notre Dame. Or Galerie Vivienne, which opened in 1826 and almost looks the same today. The Arc de Triomphe. Of course, Lisa couldn't miss this stunning sight during her travels, which is the largest triumphal arch in the Western world and took astonishing 30 years to build. And, as you may already have imagined, in Paris there are also quite a few things to explore at night. Come on, we're in Paris and we haven't even mentioned the Eiffel Tower. Sure, it might be smaller than expected. Okay, maybe not that small, but just look at it. There isn't anything more romantic, isn't it? Well, some mimes might think that of themselves, but this one wanted to show Lisa the way to the Louvre. Lisa certainly spent a lot of time at the probably most famous museum in the world. And that's what you have to do if you really wanted to see every single art piece. Because to see it all, you approximately need 100 days to do so. Apart from the Louvre, there are quite a lot of other museums in Paris to get to know French culture or just to have some fun with. However, with so much to see, time flies by in a blink of an eye. This brings us to the point, why is Lisa in Paris again? Right. Of course she's doing a semester abroad. But where exactly does she study? Well, she's not studying at just any university in Paris. She's studying at the world-famous Eicar. The renowned film and television school offers its incoming students great future perspectives. Here they can test out state-of-the-art equipment and can of course use it for their study-related projects in one of many Eicar studios, and afterwards watch them in the university's very own cinema. But Lisa is only one of many international students here at Eicar, and you can be one of them as well. Make the step and dive into Eicar's many opportunities and apply below.
Essentially, we at Eicar here are a practical film school. All of our energy and focus of education-wise is in practical filmmaking. So we're training cinematographers, we're training editors, we're training directors and screenwriters and production managers. We have several partnerships with schools from all over the world, and that provides a really diverse way of storytelling. What's kind of special about Eicar, and working here several years, I can kind of say that I think it's a unique school in the sense that we get people from all over the world, especially in the international programs.
If you don't speak French, we have the international program, which is completely in English. Our main courses are directing, screenwriting, that goes together, as well as cinematography, producing and editing.
prior to moving into this facility, which was built for us over a couple of years, we had some demands. We wanted to have a cinema. We wanted to have places to work downstairs, studios. We wanted plenty of editing rooms, student space, and classrooms. We really did need our own space that would be designed to be able to be almost like a film studio for students.
I would say Eicar is a pretty practical school rather than theoretical. But it has film history and it goes through all the structures and everything. But it is practicing and learning through it. So that actually helps you being a better filmmaker.
There's a very nice sense of like people coming together to make a film, and people are motivated to work on each other's stuff. So I think those are my favorite moments, is those moments on set. And this school gives us those chances to be on set and be together, and like those I think are my favorite moments.
Like, it's always good to step out of the comfort zone and go to other cultures and to see how they work in the same area that you're in, like filmmaking. Just
go for it. Like, if you have some projects in your mind, just do them. Like, I think when you are in film school, it's the best time to try new things and do your projects.
On a infrastructure level, we needed over 40 editing rooms to be able to give students the chance to have like soundproof rooms to do mixing, to come in and work like without headphones in. We have voiceover rooms to be able to record ADR and voiceover in sound if you need to be able to replace dialogue or create a soundproof sound. We also have studios for working in. We have over 8 sound stages to be able to, both large and small, with green screen and without green screen, to be able to work and get dolly equipment in and try lighting setups out. And that's usually used for cinematography class and directing class. As far as equipment, we invest about $150,000 a year in keeping the software updated, buying new lenses and cameras, and keeping also the camera and lighting equipment going into a little bit of renovation.
So we provide pretty much anything. Like, all the students need to have a shoot, we'll have it. Like, we have cameras, lenses, follow focus, lights. We have HMI, tungsten and LED lights, grip. They can do dolly shots, anything. So we have everything that you see outside in professional shoots.
The teachers here in Eicar, they have at the same time a very great experience in the professional field, but at the same time in the academical field.
It's mandatory that they're still working in the industry, and you have different teachers. Like, Sophie is really experienced. She's like has been doing this for more than 30 years now. We have Sean Cullen. He's like our editing teacher. He's basically the assistant sound designer of Apocalypse now. And yeah, there are people like that everywhere. The seniorist teachers here are pretty professional, and they're doing feature projects.
I would say Eicar is suited for people who want to be prepared to the life in the future, in everyday life, because in your everyday life you have to push yourself and stuff, do stuff, and also obviously in filmmaking.
And to all be sort of like have the goal of being filmmakers and being employed in this industry that's very tough, makes for a good solidarity, you know, and you can see that over the years that people stay in touch and they crew together and they become their alumni, their own resource going forward. So it's good to see.